Good morning. I'd like to welcome you to Development Service Department hearing for March 12th, 2025. My name is Duke Fernandez. I'm a hearing officer with Development Services Department. Joining us today is Deputy City Attorney Gene McKinnon to my right, and Sarah Osborne representing Development Service Department Project Management Division to my left. Now, Ms. Osborne with a procedural announcement.
Thank you. Until further notice, hearing officer meetings will be conducted pursuant to the provisions of California Government Code Section 54953A, as amended by Assembly Bill 2249, which allows the public to participate in person as well as a hybrid format. The hearing officer meeting will be participating in person, and the meeting will be open for in-person testimony. If you are in person, please make sure to complete a speaker slip if you wish to speak. In-person testimony will be concluded before virtual testimony begins. In lieu of in-person attendance, members of the public may participate and provide comment via telephone, Zoom, using the hearing officer web form, or via U.S. mail of written materials to the hearing officer as noted on the webpage. The public may view the hearing officer meeting at the scheduled date and time on the City of San Diego's YouTube website, City of San Diego Public Hearings. Members of the public can offer public comment on non-agenda or an agenda item by joining the webinar by using a desktop computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone by accessing the link which is listed online in the preamble language of the agenda on the hearing officer webpage, or by calling 1-669-254-5252 with webinar ID number 161-310-2034. This information is also on the agenda and will appear on the screen during the public comment period for each item. Please note that if you are watching online, there may be a 30-second delay. Please participate via audio on your phone and mute your TV or computer when it's your turn to speak. When the hearing officer introduces the item you would like to comment on, raise your hand by either tapping the Raise Your Hand button on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, or by dialing *9 on your phone. You will be taken in the order in which your hand is raised. You may only speak once on a particular item. When the hearing officer indicates it is your turn to speak, click the unmute prompt that will appear on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, or dial *6 on your phone. Those participating virtually may not cede time to others participating in person or virtually. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Osborne. Okay, this morning I'll be considering applications for development permits that the San Diego Municipal Code identifies for resolution by a hearing officer in accordance with Decision Process 3, as referenced in Section 112.0501 of the Land Development Code. The decisions made on projects today may be appealed to the Planning Commission. Appeals must be filed by the close of business within 10 working days from today's date, which means by March 26, 2025. The appeal must be filed using the proper forms located online at the Development Service Department website. Additionally, environmental determinations may be appealed to the San Diego City Council. The appeal must be filed within 10 working days using the proper forms available on the city clerk's website. All of the approvals become effective 10 working days from today's date if no appeals are filed. However, no building permits may be obtained until the permits and resolutions are signed, notarized, and returned to DSD for recordation with the county recorder. Prior to today's hearing, I've reviewed all staff reports, environmental documents, draft findings and conditions, and all written correspondence. I've also looked at it on the site. Just a reminder, mute all mics until I call upon you to speak. Let's get going. Okay, public comment. Is there anyone that would like to speak on an issue within the jurisdiction of the hearing officer that is not related to one of the projects on today's docket? Okay. Seeing none, hearing none. Requests for continuances or withdrawals. Are there any requests?
Good morning, hearing officer. Project PRJ 1058759 located at 11011 Toriana will be withdrawn for today's hearing and will be renoticed for an anticipated hearing date for April 9th, 2025.
So you're going to renotice, but you already have the date in mind.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that would like to speak on this withdrawal? Seeing none. Okay. So, project 105-8759, the 11011 Toriana Road, right?
Yes.
Okay, continued. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. McCarty,
Good morning, hearing officer. Project number 106-5911 at 7356 Michael. Request a continuance to a date certain of March 26th. The notice shall remain in place as posted.
okay. Is there anyone that'd like to speak on the continuance of project 106-5911? No? Okay, seeing none. All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Well, that leaves us one item. Okay, there'll be a consent agenda for projects with no speakers in opposition and no questions from me, the hearing officer. So let's check this one out. Item number 1, project number 1114608, Anytime Fitness, Washington Street. That's a weird title. Conditional use permit 3313651. Does anyone wish to speak in favor or against this project?
Um,
Who's speaking? Oh. I have Daniel Sussman. Did you wish to speak in favor or against this project?
in favor.
In favor. Okay. Are you here just to answer questions or did you want to speak?
Oh, just to answer a question, I'm the owner of the location. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to chime in.
Okay, no, thank you. I'll call you if we have questions.
Great, thank you.
Any other speakers? No? Okay, I don't have any other speakers, no opposition. Mr. Cleveland, is there any reason that this item cannot be placed on the consent agenda?
No, there is not.
Okay, pursuant to section 15162 of the California Environmental Quality Act, a consistency evaluation concluded that the proposed project is consistent with the previously certified mitigated negative declaration 201016 and would not result in any new impacts. Therefore, no further environmental documentation is required under CEQA. I can make the findings necessary to approve project 1114608, conditional use permit 3313651, subject to the conditions contained in the staff report. This decision is final unless appealed to the planning commission. And that concludes today's docket. Thanks for joining.